Well, welcome back. My name is Charles.
And I'm Warren.
And today we're going to talk about the process of going solar. There are some steps that you should know or you should consider as you're looking at putting a solar project on your property.
Absolutely. And the first step in the process is, who are you going to use to install this or design the system for you? Are you going to try and do it yourself? Are you going to look for an installer to do it for you? And if you are going to have an installer do it for you, how are you going to choose from the many installers that are out there?
Yep. So you chose an installer, you feel someone you're comfortable with. Probably a good installer is going to come out on site, look at your service, look at your roof, look at your ground, look at all the things that go into producing or proposing a solar
yeah, that's
proposal.
a really important step, Charles, is that every property is different.
Right.
And every location has different nuances and intricacies that will impact the price and the production of solar. So you really want somebody to come out and take a look at your site specifically.
So if you get a quote over the phone, it may or may not be as accurate as it should be. You may have surprises down the road when it actually comes to signing the contract.
Yeah, but more important than that, Charles, that's an excellent point. If you're dealing with somebody who wants to give you a quote over the phone, the chances are they're not local, and when you're looking for long-term support and maintenance or any time you need somebody to look at your system, if they're not local, a local provider, that's not a great thing.
Right. And you should expect to be able to give your electric bill. What that is going to tell us, or tell the installer, is how large the size of the system and how quick or how long is the payback going to be. So you have to have your copy of your electric bill ready. That is going to be a part of the process as well.
Yeah. The next step in the process is there's quite a bit of paperwork.
Right.
People will be surprised at all of the applications and requirements that go into building solar. If you're thinking about doing it with yourself, this could be a really challenging hurdle. We need to apply for interconnection with the utility company. That's a lot of paperwork, building permits, electrical permits. There's really, and then there are grants as well in many places that require a lot of paperwork. There's really a lot of administrative work involved in this.
So after the paperwork is done, the installation is now going to happen. And so what that means is they're going to come on your site, get on your roof. If you're a business, you're going to want to talk through how is that going to impact the operations of your business. I will say that typically a solar installation can take anywhere from 3 days to 3 months depending on the size. But most people are surprised at how quickly an installation actually gets installed.
The installation is actually the quickest part of the process. The development and the paperwork can take months, and the install can take days or weeks.
All right, so now you got your project installed, and now comes the fun part, and that is flipping that switch, Warren.
Yes, when the project, the solar array is installed and ready to be turned on, that is the exciting moment that you can turn on your solar array, you flip that switch, and now you're producing energy for yourself and saving the planet.
So I flipped the switch, great, I got solar power, and but now what?
Now
so is the process over?
No, the process isn't over. One of the most exciting things of going solar is that your electric bill is going to be substantially...
That next electric bill,
Yes, you can't wait to see that. Also, there's the ongoing production of electricity and the benefits that you get from it.
Yeah, and should there be maintenance, what does that look like?
As a solar owner, it's a maintenance-free environment. For the most part, if you use the quality installer, they'll take care of it. We ask our customers just to leave the solar panels alone. They'll sit here, they'll do their job, there's no moving parts, and they'll continue to produce electricity for years to come.
I hope that process didn't sound painful, because it really is painless for the customer, especially if you use a reputable installer where they handle the paperwork, they do the correct site evaluation, and you can be all but guaranteed that you're going to love your solar array.
Absolutely.